And Joshua is down. Will he make it out? This is great work from Joshua. Samuel, Trump is alive. But Anthony Joshua. 65 of Wladimir Klitschko. Joshua is going for it. In the fifth round, and Klitschko shaken. He's hurt for the first time. Joshua is on the top. Anthony Joshua and Wladimir Klitschko took it. But Joshua's going for it. He left it. And down goes the giant Ukrainian in the same round.
Pertarungan Anthony Joshua yang paling brutal dan ikonik ketika menghadapi Wladimir Klitschko. Dan pertarungan ini telah dianggap sebagai salah satu pertarungan kelas berat modern terbaik dan paling brutal, yaitu pertandingan untuk memperebutkan gelar kelas berat IBF milik Anthony Joshua dan gelar kelas berat WBA dan IBO yang kosong pada saat itu. Di depan rekor jumlah penonton, sebanyak 90.000 penonton yang menyaksikan langsung jalannya pertandingan ini. Kedua petinju memulai pertarungan ini dengan ketat dan hati-hati. Pada 4 ronde awal jalannya pertandingan ini,
Joshua be here to find him. Came in very light at 17.26. He's trained so hard in Kiev and Austria. Over the 12 rounds, Klitschko dominated.
Klitschko landed the shot. It was never there again, just range.
The white trunks of Anthony Joshua, who started this. Joe Mora, 20 years old, from being a world heavyweight champion. Logic, the age. And the young lion, the combination of Joshua is troubling Klitschko. He's being backed up and now holding on. He's put the pedal down, Joshua.
And Joshua steps on the pace and gets caught guard on it because he's wide open with our low left.
On the world tuning in, stopping to see what happens with these two. Klitschko.
Good right hand there, Klitschko, and another one.
Doubling them up.
Switched off a little bit there early on in the round, Josh. Taking 2 clean right hands. Is he hurt here? I'm not sure what's going up here.
Holding there, Anthony Joshua about that.
I think he's still taking well. He's still coming. It seemed like he's just trying to take a face Klitschko and take him deeper like his plans was. Clockwise when he's right there.
Oh, you were here.
Good head movement. Yeah, trigger.
di ronde kelima. Di awal ronde kelima pertandingan ini, Anthony Joshua berhasil menjatuhkan Wladimir Klitschko ke kanvas dengan rentetan pukulan yang dilepaskannya. Namun Wladimir Klitschko berhasil bangkit berdiri dan mulai mengambil alih jalannya pertandingan ini.
Joshua for a lot of work in there. I just think caught.
Now he's hurt, Joshua.
Well, Klitschko wasn't just going to go like Klitschko there.
Massive power punches going in, and Klitschko's looking to take Joshua out. The left hand, he's really badly hurt. The Englishman, and now he's in. Has he got the experience to weather the storm? He's in desperate trouble here, Joshua.
Joshua in bad trouble here. Almost out on his feet. Unbelievable stuff here from Klitschko.
Wladimir Klitschko down, but Anthony Joshua is on the verge of being stopped unless he finds something. 20 seconds left.
Both guys are tired, but they're both taking it out. They're taking it all in. They're putting everything they got in this fight.
And now Joshua comes back.
They keep punching.
Right hand from Klitschko. And the bell goes. What?
A heavy attack from Joshua. And And this is what we expected to see from the younger, fresher man. But as the round drew on, all of us on Joshua, and yes, he did a lot of work and maybe emptied some of the tank. Some great shots here from Joshua. Let's have a look at the work. I mean, lovely left up. Klitschko using his experience. Lovely, but there's a right hand from Klitschko. Has he got left? We'll see that.
Di ronde ke-6 pertandingan ini, Wladimir Klitschko berhasil memukul jatuh Anthony Joshua. Dan kebangkitan Anthony Joshua setelah mendapat pukulan keras dari Wladimir Klitschko di ronde ke-6 pertandingan ini dianggap sebagai ujian terberat Anthony Joshua pada saat itu, yang masih memiliki rekor 18 kali pertandingan tanpa kekalahan.
Shot from Wladimir Klitschko, and Joshua in desperate trouble here, needs to hold, needs to reach through. Joshua must stay calm in this play.
And Klitschko holds, tries to get the right hands off. Joshua very unsteady on his ears, but can Anthony Joshua's hold up on the fire, another left hook from Wladimir Klitschko. He shakes his head, Joshua, but he was stopped in the amateurs. Can he find something from somewhere?
I think the experience of Klitschko here under this pressure will be the difference when both men are struggling in the air. Klitschko's trying to set him up with his right hand. I've seen this before in camp. He won't affect the
spectacle here at Wembley Stadium. What a right hand.
Wonderfully timed, accurately landed. Here comes the shot, straight down the pipe, 1-2. Klitschko almost took his eyes off his opponent there, looked to the floor, and closed his eyes. Bit of inexperience there from Joshua. You can see it was hurt, and luckily for Joshua, that left hand didn't really land clean. Well, badly hurt, badly.
Di ronde ke-7 hingga di ronde ke-10 pertandingan ini, pertarungan kembali berlangsung hati-hati dengan kedua petinju saling waspada antara satu sama lain.
They sparred 20 rounds, but that was sparring 3 years ago with the big gloves, and still light on his feet, Wladimir Klitschko. And a palm says Anthony Joshua. We're heading for a rematch.
If I'm not mistaken, Joshua had never seen 8 rounds at AC.
First time the bell tolls for Anthony Joshua for later. He's been smashed from Joe Lewis's record of 28.
Because he's younger, he may recover. He's had a couple of rounds swallowing that oxygen.
He's trying to get his jab going, which is a good one, Joshua. But Klitschko has utilised that better at times tonight.
I think Klitschko's a little buzzed. They're never
a good spot. Deep breath though as well from Joshua. He just stalks you.
Klitschko over.
Right hands. The pair swap lever.
The only thing about almost makes that right hand impossible to land. But he does leave a gap. Josh can't exploit that if he times it right. Have landing. Keeping Joshua off balance, just keeping an eye on the scores with that jab. But here comes Joshua, and we need something from him.
Real motivation again from Robert McQuack, and look how quick Wladimir Klitschko is out and dancing on his feet. It's an incredible performance this all.
Trying to almost the more he do this, he knows Joshua's never been past the 7th. And at the time he's trying to get it, the more he bounce around. And I feel like the danger stage for Joshua has been and gone now. He seems to be recovering.
But can he negate that Klitschko jab?
Good right hand there from Joshua. He needs to stop. That was very close, almost even. And now I want to see more work from Joshua. Here he comes, and this is what I want to see. He looked like he done walked off a little bit.
Joshua,
he covered well, and that's a credit to his fitness and his conditioning team.
And look at Wladimir Klitschko. Right hand from Klitschko. Back comes Joshua. Holding on, trying to work the body on the. Oh, big shot there.
Walked into a big right hand there, Joshua. Did he land his own? Klitschko's back facing me. Didn't quite see the angle, but I think they're both on the right hand. But here comes Klitschko at the end of the round.
Yeah, doubled up with the right hand.
He has to force the pace. Wladimir is ready to be taken. He's the man who's tiring in there. Anthony's got his second win now. It's time for him to take over this fight. It's really close on the card.
Ronde ke-11. Di ronde ke-11 pertandingan ini Anthony Joshua kembali bangkit dan berhasil menjatuhkan Klitschko secara brutal sebanyak 2 kali di ronde ke-11 pertandingan ini.
Joshua find the punches to turn this fight around again, and Klitschko looks unstoppable.
He still got him bust, he still got him hurt. I don't want him to push himself out.
Slopping up the punches there from Joshua after that nice right hand that landed there early in the round. Klitschko's put his shots together. It's all right saying it, but it's another thing doing it. If you do it, good shot there
from Anthony Joshua, and Wladimir Klitschko took it, but Joshua's got it from the left hand.
Dan ketika Anthony Joshua melepaskan rentetan pukulannya kepada Klitschko yang berada di sisi ring, wasit akhirnya memutuskan untuk menghentikan pertandingan ini dan memberikan kemenangan TKO kepada Anthony Joshua. Dan kemenangan ini secara luas dianggap sebagai penobatan Anthony Joshua sebagai bintang besar tinju kelas berat dan mengakhiri era dominasi Wladimir Klitschko.
Ultimately, the younger, fitter, fresher man prevailed in what was a fantastic night here at the Wembley Stadium. We couldn't have asked for much.
And we have eclipsed it tonight in the heavyweight division. The battle of the ages. Huge respect to Wladimir Klitschko, but Anthony Joshua was close.
It was very close. And the pendulum swung back and forth. But ultimately, Joshua prevailed, took over, and showed his class, and he'll grow from that. Who's going to...
Joshua knocked Klitschko down in the 5th. It was his. Then his heavy fall in the 6th. Klitschko got the rounds under his belt. The jab started working. But that's what heavyweight boxing is all about. You never know, Deontay.
You never know. That's why I always say it's not over until it's over. And this right here proves it.
Another 90,000 at Wembley next summer.
You know what? Even with this fight, they were saying Wilder, Joshua, they won it. So we probably can do even bigger numbers than this.
Klitschko getting stopped there on his feet, just imposing
for a decade. And Anthony Joshua launches himself.
As referee David Fields calls a halt to the bout at 2 minutes.
In front of 3 times as many people here in the new Wembley. The fight and night of his life. Wow.